Hi guys, today we will solve some problems on functional dependence. Here is the first problem. If u equal to xy plus yz plus zx, and v equal to x square plus y square plus z square, and w equal to x plus y plus z, and determine whether there is a functional relationship between u comma v comma w, and if so, find it. So we have to find the functional relationship between them. So what is the condition for functional dependence? That is Jacobian of these functions, that is Jacobian of u comma v comma w should be equal to 0. So like if you find the Jacobian of u comma v comma w as answer is 0, so then we can conclude that these functions u comma v comma w are functionally dependent, and we have to find the relationship between if they are functionally dependent. So let's start the solution. So given u equal to xy plus yz plus zx, and v equal to x square plus y square plus z square, and w equal to x plus y plus z. Now we have to find out the Jacobian of these functions to find these functions are functionally dependent or not. So the Jacobian is dou of u comma v comma w by dou of x comma y comma z, which is equal to the determinant of dou u by dou x, dou u by dou y, and dou u by dou z, and dou v by dou x, and dou v by dou y, and dou v by dou z, and dou w by dou x, and dou w by dou y, and dou w by dou z. So you can see here u, v, and w are in numerator, so you can write dou u, dou v, and dou w in row wise. And here we have x comma y comma z in denominator. You can write dou x and dou y in column wise. Now substitute u, v, and w functions in this. So you can u function here, and here u function, and here u function. So here also v function, here also v function, and here also v function, here also z w function, and here also w function, and here also w function. Now we have to derivative this function with respect to x by taking y and z are constants. So what are the terms here? We have x term, x is this term. So here we have x term, so derivative of x is 1, so 1 into y is y. And here we have no x terms in this, so derivative of this term is 0. And here we have x term, so derivative of x is 1, so z into 1, which is z. And here we have to derivative this function with respect to y by taking x and z are constant. So here we have xy, so derivative of y is 1, so 1 into x, which is x. And here we have y, so derivative of y is 1, so 1 into z, which is z. And derivative of this term is 0 because here we are derivating with respect to y. And here we have to derivative with respect to z by taking x and y are constant, so this term becomes 0 after derivative. And here we have z, so derivative of z is 1, so y into 1, which is y. And here we have z, so derivative of z is 1, so 1 into x is x. And now we have to derivative this function with respect to x. So derivative of x square is 2x, and derivative of y square and z square becomes 0 because here we are derivating with respect to x. And here we have y square, and derivative of y square is 2y, and the remaining x square and z square becomes 0 because here we are derivating with respect to y by taking x and z are constants. And here we have to derivative z square, so derivative of z square is 2z, and the derivative of x square and y square becomes 0. And next, so here you have to derivative with respect to x by taking y and z are constant. So derivative of x is 1, and the remaining terms become 0. And here we have to derivative with respect to y. So derivative of x is 0, and derivative of y is 1, and derivative of z is 0 because here we are derivating with respect to y. And derivative of x is 0, and derivative of y is 0, and derivative of z is 1 because here we are derivating with respect to z. So we got dou of u comma v comma w by dou of x comma y comma z is equals to determinant of y plus z and z plus x and x plus y. And here we have 2x, 2y, and 2z, and here we have 1, 1, and 1. For determinant, for finding the determinant of these, so we have to take y plus z into 2y minus 2z because we have to eliminate this line and this line. So we got is y plus z into 2y minus z and minus and we have to eliminate here is this line and this line. So z plus x into 2x into 1 which is 2x and 2z into 1 which is 2z. So plus x plus y into, and we have to eliminate this line and this line. So we got is 2x into 1 which is 2x and minus 2y into 1 which is 2y. So we have to multiply y plus z into 2y minus 2z, which is y into 2y is 2y square and y into 2z is 2yz and z into 2y is 2yz and z into minus 2z is 2z square. Here we have to, here is z into minus 2z square and z into 2y which is plus 2yz, and here y into minus 2z which is minus 2yz and y into 2y 2y square. And now here we have minus, so minus z into 2x is minus 2xz and minus x here, minus x into 2x is minus 2x square and minus z into minus 2z which is plus 2z square, and finally minus x into 2z which is plus 2zx, and next here x into 2x which is 2x square and x into minus 2y which is minus 2xy and plus y into 2x which is plus 2xy and plus y into minus 2y which is minus 2y square. Now we can see here all the terms are cancelled out because here we have plus 2y square, here we have minus 2y square, both are cancelled out. Here we have 2yz plus 2yz minus 2yz and minus 2z square plus 2z square minus 2xz plus 2xz and minus 2x square and plus 2x square. So all the terms are cancelled out. We got is 0. So we have found that the Jacobian of u comma v comma w is 0. So they are functionally dependent. So there is a functional relationship between the u comma v comma w. So let's see what is that relation. So we know that w is x plus y plus z which is given in the question, and let's squaring on both sides we got is w square is equals to x plus y plus z whole square. And so what is x plus y plus z whole square, which is x square plus y square plus z square plus 2 xy plus yz plus zx. So it is the formula of a plus b plus c whole square, which is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2 into ab plus bc plus ac. So you can see here what is this x square plus y square plus z square, which is what is that? It is v, and 2 into what is it? X square plus yz plus zx, which is u. So w square is equals to v plus 2u, which is the required relationship. So you can see here the functions u, v and w are dependent on each other. So w is depend on v and u, and v also dependent on w and u also dependent on w and v. So there is a relationship between the uv and w, that is w square is equals to v plus 2u. So for finding these relations we have to know the formulas, which is a plus b whole square, a plus b plus c whole square, or a plus b whole cube, or a cube plus b cube. So you have to know those formulas to find the relationship between them. So you can see here, so from the given functions you have to know that these functions are related to a plus b plus c whole square. So you can write, imagine that these functions are related to a plus b plus c whole square. So compulsory you have to know these formulas, which are a plus b plus c whole square or a plus b whole cube. So you have to know those formulas for finding these relationships. Let's start the second problem. Here is a second problem. Verify whether the following functions are functionally dependent, and if so, find the relation between them. So we have the functions. Those are u equal to x plus y by 1 minus xy, and v equal to tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y. And we have to find that these functions are functionally dependent or not. If these functions are functionally dependent, so we have to find the relation between them. So let's start the solution. So given u is equal to x plus y by 1 minus xy, and v equal to tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. For finding functional dependence, what is the condition that we have is Jacobian of u comma v by x comma y is 0. That means dou of u comma v by dou of x comma y should be 0 for the functions to be dependent. So let's check the given functions are functionally dependent or not. First of all, we have to find out the dou of u comma v by dou of x comma y, which is equal to the determinant of dou u by dou x and dou u by dou y and dou v by dou x and dou v by dou y. So what is u? U is x plus y by 1 minus xy, and here also u, and here we have v, which is tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, and here also v. Now we have to find out the derivative of this function with respect to x by taking y as constant. So it is in the form of derivative of f by g, which is g into f dash minus f into g dash by g square. So we have, if we take this term as f and this term as g, then we have to find out the derivative of f by g, because here we have x term in numerator as well as in denominator. So we have to apply the derivative of f by g. Now g into, that is 1 minus xy into f dash. So f is what? X plus y, and f dash is what? Derivative of f, which is derivative of x is 1 and derivative of y is 0. And now f into f is what? X plus y into g dash. G dash means derivative of g, which is 1 minus xy. So derivative of 1 is 0, and y into derivative of x is 1. And we have y into 1 by g square, which is 1 minus xy whole square. And here also we have to apply the derivative of f by g, because we have y term in numerator as well as in denominator. So we have to apply the derivative of f by g, which is g into f dash minus f into g dash by g square. So if we consider this as f and this as g, so first of all we have to find out the g into f dash. So g is what? 1 minus xy. F dash is derivative of f, which is x plus y. So derivative of x is 0, because it is considered as constant, because here we are derivating with respect to y, and derivative of y is 1. And now 1 minus xy here, so we have to take f into g dash. So g is what? 1 minus xy. So g dash is what? Derivative of this function. So derivative of 1 is 0, because it is constant, and derivative of y is 1, because here we are derivating with respect to y. So x into 1 is x, and here as minus, here is minus, so that's why here we have minus x into 1, which is minus x, by g square, which is 1 minus xy whole square. And now we have to derivative this function with respect to x by taking y as constants. So derivative of tan inverse x is what? 1 by 1 plus x square, plus derivative of tan inverse y is 0, because we have to derivative with respect to x, because here y is constant. And next we have to take this function and derivative with respect to y by taking x as constant. So derivative of tan inverse x is 0, and derivative of tan inverse y is 1 plus 1 by 1 plus y square. So now here we have 1 minus xy into 1, so 1 minus xy, and here we have minus y, 0 minus y is minus y, and minus y here and here we have minus, so minus into minus plus y into x, which is xy, and y into y is y square by 1 minus xy whole square. You can see here the minus xy and plus xy are cancelled out. So we get is 1 plus y square by 1 minus xy whole square. And now here is 1 minus xy into 0 plus 1, which is 1. So 1 into 1 minus xy is 1 minus xy. And here we have 0 minus x, which is minus x, and minus x here is minus into minus plus, so plus x into x plus y, which is plus x into x is x square, and plus x into y is plus xy. And now here also the minus xy and plus xy are cancelled out, so we get is 1 plus x square by 1 minus xy whole square, and here is 1 by 1 plus x square plus 0 is 1 by 1 plus x square, and 0 plus 1 by 1 plus y square is 1 by 1 plus y square. So we got dou of u comma v by dou of x comma y is determinant of 1 plus y square by 1 minus xy whole square, and 1 plus x square by 1 minus xy whole square, and 1 by 1 plus x square, and 1 by 1 plus y square. Now we have to find out the determinant of these. So what is determinant? Determinant is AD minus BC. So AD is what? A is what? 1 plus y square by 1 minus xy whole square into D. D is what? 1 by 1 plus y square. So it is A into D minus BC. So BC is what? 1 plus x square by 1 minus xy whole square into 1 by 1 plus x square. Now you can see here 1 plus y square is there, and here also 1 plus y square is there. So those are cancelled out. So we got is 1 by 1 minus xy whole square, and here you can see here 1 plus x square is there, and here also 1 plus x square is there. So we got is 1 by 1 minus xy whole square, which is, so here also the plus x is the plus term, and here is the minus term, so both are cancelled out, so we got is 0. So we found that dou of u comma v by dou of x comma y is equals to 0. So we can prove that, we can conclude that the functions u comma v are functionally dependent. Hence u comma v are functionally related, so there exists a relation between u and v. Let's see what is the relation between the functions u and v. So we know that tan inverse x plus tan inverse y equal to tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus xy. So we know that it is the relation that we have seen in our earlier classes from trigonometry. So you can see here u is x plus y by 1 minus xy, and v is tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. So we can substitute in this place as v, because v is tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. So in the place of tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, we can substitute v here, and x plus y by 1 minus xy we can substitute u here. So v equal to tan inverse of u. So v equal to tan inverse of u means, if you take tan inverse to this side, so we got is u equal to tan v, which is the required relationship. So you can see here u is dependent on v. So in what way u is tan v? So u is a function which depends on v. So when u and v are the functions are functionally dependent, then the Jacobian is equals to 0. So there is a something relation between the functions u and v. So we have, for finding that relation, we have to know some basics of trigonometry to prove, to get that relation. Here are the practice problems. Practice these problems and test yourself. And here is the first problem. And here you have u function and v function. You have to find these functions are functionally related or not. So what is the condition for functionally dependence is their Jacobian is 0. So dou of u comma v by dou of x comma y equals to 0. So find out these. So we can get the answer as 0. Then the functions u and v are functionally related, and find the relationship between the u and v. Then you can get u equal to sin u. And the second problem is, here you have u and v, and have to find out the dou of u comma v by dou of x comma y. So if you get the answer as 0, then that functions u and v are functionally related. So find the relationship between them. So the third problem is you can have u function, v function and w function. So in this problem you have three functions and you have to find out these three functions are functionally dependent or not. So if these functions are indirectly given, these functions are not independent. So that means they are dependent on each other, which means they are functionally dependent. So we have to find out the Jacobian of these functions, which is dou of u comma v comma w by dou of x comma y comma z. So if you get the answer as 0, then these functions are functionally dependent and find the relationship between them.